He's
He
knocked out.
slumped. He slumped. That's good.
All right. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the TXPete Unfiltered podcast. I think this may be episode, I should have checked. But anyways, we got a big group today. Biggest group we've had so far. Definitely excited about this one. Our newest member, Andy. If y'all don't know who Andy is, Andy Pete, Class Physique Pro. I want to say your last name, but I don't want to mess it up. How do you say your last name?
Paredes.
Paredes. You know, my wife Nancy corrected me on that yesterday because I fucked it up.
And Andy Paradise.
Oh, hey, I've been called many things by judges. I'll say that much.
People still don't know how to say my name either, bro. It's just Hispanic shit.
Your name's Richard too, Joe. Yeah, for real. Malik's Anyway.
Yeah,
but, yeah. So I'm excited, y'all. We'll just get after it. We'll just talk the talk. We do have questions if we get to that point. If we decide to run through some, I have plenty. But yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We're just talking Malik's universe. I thought we touched last time we talked, but
yeah. And then you also have Andy. Andy pointed out to us that we're all open guys, but I think he's the only Olympia qualified person here, man.
Yeah, man.
That's pretty crazy.
And you're what? Is it 6? Are you 6 weeks out?
5
now.
5 tomorrow.
Damn.
Yeah.
So I find out, man, you guys have no idea what this point system know, bro. This shit. So I'm like, you guys know how the point system works for classic and men's physique and all that. So it's like so the top 25 qualify if you're qualifying based off points. So I'm number 10 right now, and I got 20 points. So I'm tied with a few guys like Grego, a couple other guys have 20. So mathematically, 15 guys aren't going to pass me up. At this point, I've realized that. But bro, I haven't competed in like 7 weeks. So every single weekend I'm looking at that shit. Like, is it moving? Is it not? You know, there might be someone with the same amount of points as me who competes. He gets a top 5, then he just passed me up. So I hate just sitting here and like looking at the point standings. You don't really have control over it. You just kind of got to hope that you make it. But next week is the final show. So then it'll actually be official. I'll be two-time Olympian.
Yeah, I was looking at on Instagram, you know, that page, I forgot what it is. They post the point system and who's qualified or who's in that cutoff. And I seen he was in that cutoff, and I'm like, yeah, it's too close to the show for anybody to really pass him up. So I don't want to jinx it, but
yeah,
hey.
I'm like that too, bro. My guy's like, hey, when are we gonna start making your Olympia merch? I'm like, bro, I haven't even qualified technically. So let's just wait on that, you know. So but we should be good, bro. We should be good.
That's exciting, man. Are you gonna hit anything after to try to get for next year, or are you gonna stop there? It's been a long year, bro.
I am gonna hit one before. I won't say which one yet, but I'll hit one before the Olympia, and that'll be points for next year. So if I can get a quick win and then just get one of them out of the way, or regardless, just stack up a couple points and kind of get a head start on next year. But the plan for next year is I'm going to apply for the Arnold, see if I can get in. And then I figure if I don't get in, then I'm just going to hit all the early shows next year, bro. There's usually because there's so many classic shows. There's a bunch in like March and April.
Oh yeah.
Before, all the hitters get on the circuit, I'm like, I'm going to hit the early shows, try to knock out 2 wins, shut it down all the way to the Olympia.
Dallas Pro. I think they're going to have classic.
Really? They're going to have classic?
I'm pretty sure I know he's their 212 is now there. I think class is going to be there.
What's the date?
April 17th. It's a good time frame.
Well, I'll do it if they have classic because that's right in my time frame. So I mean, I'll run it.
There's a lot of guys hopping into that. So it should be pretty cool. It'd be cool. Joe?
Yes, sir.
He blurry to y'all too, or just me?
Yeah, he's a
little blurry.
Yeah, but it was like that last time, but the app clears it up for it's cleared once.
I would say maybe it's the Wi-Fi in the house because sometimes it happens with the Wi-Fi.
No, Riverside is good, bro. Like when I'm with Nick and Prob, they're both hella blurry. I can't see them, but then when I export it, they're like 4K. So
yeah, that's what happened with this, bro. The podcast is pretty funny. It said like, are they staying together all the way to the Olympia?
Yeah, well, now Nick's staying at Prop's house in Tampa all the way until we're going to go out to Vegas 1 week out. So for the next 4 weeks. But man, got to keep it real. I'm so excited to actually jump on a podcast and talk bodybuilding, because Nick's whole thing is like, hey, like I want to start something and we don't talk about bodybuilding. Let's talk about, other shit, which I really like the concept of, because, we're all so consumed by it. It's good to kind of get out of it for a minute. But the thing is, when that's all you do, like, admittedly, that's all I do. That's all I watch. That's all I consume. That's all I really have. I don't have kids. I don't have any other priorities outside of bodybuilding. So getting on and not being able to talk about it, like, oh, I want to talk about Texas. I want to do the recaps. I want to do Olympia predictions, and I can't. That shit's hard.
Yeah. Yesterday I was on Bro Chat, and Fool was like, "So Joe, how you been?" And I was like, "Oh, doing this, this, and this." I'm named bodybuilding shit. He's like, "No, but like outside of bodybuilding, how you doing?" Like I was like, "Fuck, dog. Like all I do is bodybuild. That's all I know." I was like, "Yeah, I got Jax and Ashley and shit, but like they're kind of like involved in my bodybuilding shit. So every little thing I have to talk about involves bodybuilding in some way, shape, or form." And I'm like, well, fuck, I feel like at this level, that's kind of how it has to be to a point, right? Like, it's like, fuck, like, what else do I talk about?
That's literally like on the podcast, there'll be kind of like some dead moments where we don't have anything to really say and it gets quiet, and Prob will be like, every podcast, he's like, "So Andy, what's new?" I'm like, bruh, I'm sitting in the same chair, eating the same meal plan as last, like, I have not tried anything new, bro. Let me tell you.
And the thing about like even the like, if you do talk about something outside of bodybuilding, it's about like going to get food, because bodybuilding's so strict. You're like, well, I can fucking think about and have fun with this cheat meal food. So that's all you're going to talk about. Like it all intertwines. Like it doesn't, like it can't be anything else.
Bro,
yeah, literally.
I try to hard. I talk bodybuilding with the wife all the time, because she cares, but there's a certain point, right? Like I try to talk about other things. So when I'm talking to bodybuilders, that's all I want to talk about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you kind of let loose, because same thing here. My wife is completely uninvolved in bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Like she supports me, but she's completely uninvolved. So I'll be talking about Nick Walker and showing her pictures. I was just saying this on another podcast. She'd be like, he's pretty big. I'm like, pretty big? Like that's it? That's all you got from that? She's like, he has veins on his legs, his calves. What's that? I'm like, bro, forget it. Never mind.
I know. But it's all we do, bro. There's so many. I'll be invited places to go do stuff or like play. I don't know, play a sport or something. Or we go to the lake, dude, and people are on the inner tube and shit. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing nothing.
The crazy thing is, Pete, I feel like you just turned pro, and like as you continue to work your way up the ranks, it's only going to get like you're only going to get more strict with your routine, to where this is my living now. I really don't do anything outside of this. But the thing is with me, like, I feel like I'm unapologetically a bodybuilder. So I don't mind admitting, hey, this is all I watch. This is all I pay attention to. Like, I don't really watch, TV shows and pay attention to anything else. Like, but I don't mind doing that because I love bodybuilding.
When people ask, it's like, I don't see my life as boring, but I can see how it's boring to others. I'm excited to talk about the things within the realm of bodybuilding when it comes to food, training, like literally what can help me fucking sleep better, how I'm breathing. Like, it's like shit. It's entertaining to me. I can talk about it all day. But then you ask me about something outside of it, I feel kind of dumb. I'm like, well, fuck, I don't really give a shit about that, to be honest.
Yeah, literally, bro.
That's how Chris stayed down here at the house for like 4 days.
Yeah, like 4 days, I think. Yeah, 4.
Bro, he's the best bodybuilder of a bodybuilder as it gets, man. But all we do is talk bodybuilding, and it's all you do, man. You just
why? My theory is like, why would you want any other routine whenever you're like, we all started out young, 16, 15, of like, one day I want to just dedicate my whole life and have everything set up how I want it.
Yeah.
So now that you have that, why would you look elsewhere?
That's true.
Hey, or like, a lot of people are like, oh, this is my escape. I'm like, I don't really want to escape. I love bodybuilding. And, you could make the argument like it's good to have downtime and do other things because you don't want to get burnt out, quote unquote. But like, bro, I've been going 12, 13 years deep, and I'm like, I feel like I love it more. The longer I do it, the more I love it. Versus like some people, they do get burnt out, but I've done like 14 shows in the last calendar year, and I'm like, let's do another one. Let's go. Like I don't know. So some people, I guess, are different.
That's also something that's pretty crazy about the pro ranks. Like, you know how as an amateur, Pete, you know, you would probably do 1 to 2 regional shows and you try to hit a national show, maybe 2 if it's close by, and then your season is done. The pro ranks is like a gauntlet. So like you're trying to get that Olympia qualification. You just like Andy said, he did how many shows in the past 2 years?
I from May of 2025 to June of 2026, I believe I did 13.
Shit.
And so like you know, really with just that one goal of trying to get to the Olympia, and you know, you see people run that gauntlet. So like I'm a big rebound out of the show type of guy, but in a situation like that, you run 5 shows in a row, you can't even do that.
Nah,
barely get a meal. If you're running, say you're competing 7 days later, are you having a meal that night or no?
Yeah, I mean, Prob lets me pretty much do whatever the hell I want, bro. Like,
I
will. I mean, yeah, man. Like in between shows, like if let's say they're literally back to back weeks, like he's like, I usually go to Cheesecake Factory. I just eat everything in sight. Like I'll eat everything for the whole night.
Yeah.
No monitoring, no controlling, no like, hey, just one appetizer, one entree, no dessert kind of thing. Like I just go all out. I might be up 5 pounds. I might be up 10. And then with, you know, by that, you guys know how it goes. You baseline by that Tuesday, Wednesday. I feel like if anything, it brings life back to the physique. So.
Yeah, for sure. Well, just dropping that stress alone, you know what I mean? Like you always look better after a couple of days after the show. I feel like it never fails. Even if you peak, like I feel like I peaked really good at USA's. I think it was Monday. I went to New Tech Gym in their posing room. And I was like, oh, what the? No, Dragon's Lair. Dragon's Lair's posing room is probably, I think, the best lighting out of all of them. I noticed my first time going in there. And I was like, damn, what the fuck? Just so crispy and just dry, you know what I mean? But I think too many people are scared to eat, is what it is. You know?
Yep.
Yeah, if you're in shape, man, you're not getting fat that week before the show. Just eat up. But I think like once you do the show, man, that cortisol, inflammation's down, and your body just relaxes, man, and then it's like boom.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, speaking of that, Pete, what did you eat post show at USA's?
Oh, USA, man, kind of actually a little not irritated, but it didn't line up. So we went to I ate like half my TXPete bar.
Okay.
They brought it to me, so yeah, immediately had that. So that was awesome. And then we went to that steakhouse, Barry's, I think Barry's fine.
Oh, Barry's. Yeah, Vegas.
So I had some good appetizers, did like the anyways, did like a steak dinner. I did have a little bit of dessert there. And then the plan was to go to Pink Box Donuts. Because there's literally Fremont Street, it's kind of like right there. There's a Pink Box right across the street from Barry's. Bro, dinner, it ran late. Nancy was whooped. She's like, man, let's just like she's like falling asleep at the dinner table. Jacoby literally fell asleep sitting at the dinner table. I'm all fucking fired up. Yeah,
adrenaline through the roof.
Bro, I'm like, I think I slept like an hour that night, and it was just I was like, I might as well not even go to sleep. And because I don't know about y'all, I can't like not respond to people on Instagram. And I'm like,
especially after you just turned pro. That's like a once in a lifetime thing where it's like, bro, you literally stay up all night. You don't want to go to bed. Like you want to just reply to everyone. You want to get a post out. Like I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah, bro, that's exactly what it was. So I was like, all right, I'm trying. Okay, I'm gonna put my phone away. Put my phone away. Yeah, fuck. I'm like, I couldn't do it. And I couldn't do it, bro. But anyways, she was tired. So I was like, trying to be nice guy. So I said, oh, I'll just wait. I'll get the donuts another day. The food's always gonna be there. So that's all I ate, man. I didn't eat. That's all I ate. But I will say the next morning we went to this. I have to pull the name of a breakfast spot. It was like Hawaiian infused breakfast or something like that. They had like what are those pink? What are the not pink? What are those purple sweet potatoes? It was like
ube.
Ube.
Okay, so they're really popular for ube pancakes. So we went there and yeah, bro. So I had like a stack of these ube pancakes and I had some banana cream pie pancakes, which I fucking love, like banana pudding, banana, all that, bro. And and then I had like then just like a typical breakfast, the bacon, eggs, sausage, the whole nine.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
and then I kind of went back on plan that Sunday, and then after we went to Dragon's Lair, trained, and then I went to Protein House. I don't know if y'all been to Protein House.
Yeah, I've
No, I
been there.
never.
Yeah, it's pretty good, bro. So I like some protein pancakes, but I didn't get too crazy with it, man. I was a little bummed, and then I never got my pink box, and that was upsetting because pink like typically I really eat donuts like once a year, and it's usually right after a show, and I didn't do it.
Well, if you're going to the Olympia, I mean, you could get redemption.
Yeah, they're there.
This guy's notorious for pink spot. Every time I watch his YouTube,
Hey, bro,
Andy.
it's mandatory when I go to Vegas, bro. I have to.
Yeah, they're good, dude. And like the croissant, not croissant. What do you call it?
Cronuts.
Fuck me, yeah, cronuts. Yeah,
Bro, trust me, I be knowing. I get all that shit, bro.
Hell yeah,
I
man.
don't
I was watching your video.
I'm
you
deep in
watch-
prep watching this guy like
Yeah.
go to town on some donuts and food. I'm like,
Bro,
all right, I know what's next on
what's
my
your wife's
list.
name, Andy?
Tiana.
So she's like enjoying her donut. Did y'all watch that? And this dude's like, are you like hurrying her up, like rushing her? And I'm like, this guy is dying for these donuts, bro. She's trying to like take his time, and he's like, he just like grabs it.
Yeah, because you guys were splitting donuts, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so they were splitting donuts, and I think she had like the peanut butter jelly donut. He's like handing off his donut to her.
Well, you guys know how it is. If you ever split like an entree or like an appetizer with your girl, it's like, bro, I'm not gonna wait for you. You better eat this shit while it's still here, otherwise I'm gonna eat it.
Does y'all's girls all eat slow like that?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Ash doesn't eat super slow.
No,
she doesn't eat that slow. It's not as fast as me. Yeah.
I thought Mexican girls after it a little bit.
Yeah, she puts down, bro. Like she can fucking eat.
Well, Tiana can eat, like she'll order a pizza on her free meal and she'll eat a whole pizza by herself. I've seen her put away, like she can keep up with, not keep up with me, but like for a girl, like she gets down, bro. Like she'll eat a whole burger, fries, and a dessert. But recently she hopped on Retta, hopped back on it. She's like, I'm trying to get a little bit leaner before the Olympia or whatever. And her appetite is just cooked. So she still thinks she could eat like that. And midway through, she's like, I'm so full. I'm like, yeah, you're on that Retta.
See, I can't. Did any of y'all use Retta this year for prep? I know Chris. Chris is like, are you against peptides or you just don't fuck with them?
I just don't fuck with them, man. I like anabolics, growth hormone, insulin. But peptides, I guess they add to. I use BPC every day. But I'm just like, man, I can't imagine pitting myself with like 6, 7 different peptides on top of gear, on top of everything else.
And that's annoying. Yeah, it's annoying.
I used it for 2 weeks. Like 2 weeks. I get the slow gastric emptying, and it was really hard to like pass food for me. So I'm just like, all right, forget it. Like I tried to do it again, and it just doesn't work.
I use the Retta post show just for the appetite control because we're all bodybuilders and we can put away a fuck ton of food. Like, bro, I'll go have a 20,000 calorie cheat meal. And I'm like, well, that's normal for me. I'll be up 10 pounds. And then it's like, it doesn't necessarily throw off my reverse because I always still stay lean post show. I always nail it. But it's like, you just kind of feel shitty after eating that much food regardless. It takes 2-3 days for your digestion to clear, your weight to get back down. So I'm like, man, if I could just go and have like a burger and fries and like maybe one cookie and be content and not feel the need to binge, I'll do that. So I took 0.5 milligram of Retta after the Olympia last year, and like it just like it blocks out the food noise, which helps, you know?
Sure.
It's so hard for me though. That's so hard. Like,
oh yeah. I tried it. Not that I tried it. I mean, I ran it, and I originally put it in when I put Tren in. I put that in, right, because you supposedly a lot of benefits for your lipids and stuff like that. And Tren does kind of wreck my cholesterol, and then I was like, man, I'd like to not be hungry all the time. That'd be cool. So I kept just put it in. I don't know. I started like 1.5 milligrams. Anyway, I kept titrating up to that point. I was at like 4 milligrams a week, and it did nothing. It's like the appetite suppressant,
me either.
Now maybe it just wasn't good Reddit. I don't know, but I will say like I would go to sleep, my stomach would be distended, and then I'd wake up and it was still like that. And I'm like, that's a fucking problem. That's not
Yeah, nah.
Did you have like less bowel movements like how I had?
Yes, dude. Yeah. I wouldn't use the restroom till like maybe after like meal 3. And that's not normal.
Because it slows down your gastric emptying, and I was having that issue, but it never really helped with the appetite control, but it did knock all of my lipids like in half, like triglycerides in half. Everything was like really good on it, but it's just like you get that slowing of the gastric emptying, and it's like that's one thing that's really big for me is like my waist control.
Yeah.
So it wasn't worth it for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, what about you, Jay? You use it?
No, I've never touched it. Anything that kills my appetite, I don't want that shit in my body.
Yeah.
I mean, I just feel like I'd rather
Well-
suffer because I just feel like anything like that, maybe it makes your lipids good, but I feel like that's toxic. And if it's causing all that bloating and shit, like it's like Anadrol, bro. I love Anadrol, but I'm not gonna run it. Like you're affecting my appetite, making me nauseous. That's not good.
Well, to be fair, I never actually use it on prep because I think hunger signaling is actually really important on prep.
Yeah,
like if you're
man.
2 weeks out, if you're 2 weeks out and you're like, oh, I'm not hungry at all. Your coach is like, well, do you need a high day? Do you not? Like you should be starving. So like that response is pretty valuable, I think. And then, obviously if you're trying to peak someone and you're feeding them into the show, delayed gastric emptying, like Malik was saying, that midsection, your food's not clearing as fast. And so I literally only use it post show, but to purposely control my hunger. So I'm like, if I could not binge eat on these cheat meals, my reverse is only going to be better. So not eating that much post show serves me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, personally too, like it's the hardest fucking part for me, but like the reverse side of the show, that's there's mental cues for me too, though. Like as hungry as I stay, I know my body fat and metabolism's in a really good fucking place. And so I'll just ride that out. And eventually I literally just wrote this to somebody there. I'm like 4 or 5 weeks into the reverse, it typically starts to slow down. Food's pretty high, metabolism's still on fire, and I look great. So like it's a period of time where it's like it fucking sucks, and I drink a stupid amount of fucking fluid, but I mean it's worth it to me every time. It's really good. So and then my metabolism is amazing for the off season. So
Yeah, that post show phase. I mean, anyone who's been truly peeled, that post show phase, keeping it tight for those 6 to 8 weeks, that shit is so hard, bro. You're like, oh, not only do I don't have a show to look forward to, I'm still starving.
Yeah, it's like I almost start to look at it as like it's like a halfway mark of your prep. You know what I mean? Like it's like okay, show done, but I'm still like on prep because it is hard.
So I always add 8 weeks to the end of what my prep is. So if I have a 16 weeks prep, I'm like, all right, I have 24 weeks. That's it. Because I always look at it as like the midpoint. That reverse or rebound out of the show is so important. Because if you just get fat immediately, bro, you just shot all your chances of making immense progress.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, it blows my mind. I see guys like obviously at the amateur level completely blow it, but I see guys at the pro level who are like literally, or at the national level most of the time. Like there was a few guys like they had just did USAs, and like 1 week post show they're up 25 pounds, and they're like feeling good, up 25 pounds, feeling strong. I'm like, brother, you're up 25 pounds in 1 week. Like I don't know who your coach is, but that is. If he's telling you this is a good thing, you're cooked.
Yeah.
Like not good, bro.
There's nowhere to go from that, man. When your appetite gets blunted and you start your off season, you got no appetite, can't process the food.
And you're already soft and you're already hella soft.
Yeah,
exactly. Nowhere to go.
Just not even the gross side of things, but the mental aspect of what that does to you mentally, bro. It jacks you up.
Yeah, 100%.
Andy, where did you turn pro at?
I turned pro the same night as Joe at 2023 USAs.
Okay, that's what I was just about to ask. So you got all 3 USA people here who turned pro. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that.
Yeah,
because I know I know Joe was Mr. USA, right?
Yeah, he was.
This was one good off season does for you, man.
Wasn't that cool? At least
it's one of those things that from the beginning when I worked with Justin, I I would read about the rebounds and I'd watch videos on it and everyone's saying you do it right, this and that. So I was like, fuck it, I'm all in, like prep after pretty much like everyone's saying. And
Yeah.
I swear to everybody, like when it came to bodybuilding, that's where I made all my progress. I've had the crazy off seasons, but like the starting point to those off seasons was that those rebounds where I say every time, like the rebound, I gain most of the new size that I'm gonna get, and then the off season is my body just learning that new size and maybe putting a little bit more on top.
Yeah.
But that rebound's a really nice like glimpse into the next show's future kind of thing.
Yeah. You know, so you've done that since day one with Compton.
Yeah, every single time. So all my progress, all this tissue people see, the 80 pounds of tissue and shit I put on, most of that was all in the rebound periods.
Yeah, if I got to give Compton one credit, you know, is he knows how to like feed you to get you to that point, man.
Yeah.
Like I remember telling him like, yeah, I'm still hungry. He's like, all right, well, we're gonna go, 400 grams of rice on each meal, and I'm like, let's do it. And that's why I put on all of that size between November and come time for the show. But it just made making the weight cap harder. But man, we definitely did put on size with Compton. He's good for that.
When y'all are post show, like during that, when you're actually trying to rebound, what does your training look like? Is it different than how you're going to run it the rest of the year, or you just kind of going off the feel? Like if it's there, take it, or what?
I kind of go by feel myself, like whatever I feel like doing, or whatever the goal is. Like I see the weak points in my physique, I'm like, okay, I'm already gonna start working on it now. And it's a little bit of a like what I did the previous season with whatever adjustments I need to make for the progress that needs to be made. So essentially it's the same.
I usually right after the show, like I'll devise like a new training split. Like, okay, where am I going to allocate more volume? Okay, I need to improve X, Y, and Z. So I'm going to formulate a training split based off what I need to improve. And then, bro, honestly, as I get older, like keeping my body healthy and fresh is my number one priority. So like I'd probably say for the first month post show, like I'm using all machines. I go really light. I do maybe one working set. That's it. And I get in and get out because in my mind, just from an injury standpoint, soft tissue, tendons, all that stuff just went through the ringer for 16 weeks. So like jumping right back into heavy training, you're going to fuck yourself up more than likely. And then 2, your body's so responsive. You don't need to go in there and bury yourself the first day in. You go in and you move some nutrients and blood around. Like you're still going to have a good response and you're still going to grow because your body's so insulin sensitive.
Yeah, that's literally what I'm 4 weeks post show, I guess tomorrow. But it wasn't until like just these past couple sessions where I'm like kind of like put a little bit more weight on the bar. But like, yeah, I was taking less working sets. The volume was down. A little bit higher rep ranges, different things like that. And I feel like, I've had it so far, the rebound's been really good, but because I remember I used to just, could you feel, dude, I don't know, I feel strong as shit. Even like,
oh yeah, of
week
course.
up, you know what I mean? I'm like, dude, I can lift any night. It's hard to not go in there and let it rip, but it's just, I'm too, I'm not old, but I'm not young, 32. Like I'm not trying to stack my shit, especially right now.
Well, then the problem with that is like, let's say you do just go based off feel and you're like, I feel fucking good. I feel strong. Let's rip it. By the time you start your off season, your knees are hurting, your elbows fucking hurt. Then it's like, fuck, where it really matters in the meat and potatoes, you're already kind of like limping into your off season.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah.
I'd rather be fresh. Like, okay, I'm going to start my off season push. My body's fresh. My joints feel good. Like I'm ready to roll.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, when I say train by feel, like that literally means how my body feels. So like, if I feel good and strong and I'm moving weight that doesn't cause any sort of discomfort, I'm going to move it and I'm usually fine. It's when you feel some sort of discomfort and ignore it that I feel like damage is being caused. So like I can go in post show and it's like I feel strong that day and everything's moving fine. I just kind of move with precision. I don't you don't see me heaving anything, I'm in complete control. And then I'm a machine guy. So most of the time I'm using machines anyway. So I don't even have any fear of getting hurt really. So like I literally just train by how my body feels. Some days I'm stronger than others and I just make it difficult and my body just seems to respond to just whatever is difficult.
I see less training footage of you, Joe. But you post more of your training on YouTube.
I've been putting on my stories every single day, pretty much every working set. Yeah, because people want to see it, but because I get too into my workouts. So, but at the last 4 weeks of prep, I started recording everything, and people were liking it. So I fuck it. If I just kind of make it a habit, I'll just keep showing it.
Bro,
So that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, people.
Joe, you always train back without straps?
Yeah, for the last 3 years now. And people ask me about my forearms and shit. I'm like, honestly, I just don't use straps. But honestly, even the weight I use isn't that heavy. Like I'm doing lat pull downs, like maximum like 220, 230 pounds, like kind of thing. Like I don't train heavy at all anymore. Hack squats was mostly like 3-4 plates per side. Like I'll do Smith squats, 2 plates max. Like I'll do fucking leg extensions
for how many
like
reps?
20. It depends. I kind of, like I said, I go by feel. Sometimes I'll make the reps harder. It could be a light set of 15, and it's a really fucking hard 15 based on the tempo or the rest in between sets. I just have fun training. So whatever I can do to make the set difficult, and if I feel really good contractions and get a great pump, I'll just ride that shit out.
Okay.
Like the other day, I was doing sets like 15 to 20 on chest, and my chest was blown the fuck up. So just things like that.
Yep.
That's actually really good. Yeah, I like that approach. Chris Tuttle said something like that always resonated with me. He's like, I want you to put 135 on the bar, but your goal is to like fail at 12,
10.
like that. Yeah, fail at 10. So like you're making it hard. So like that's what Joe's talking about is making that lighter weight feel like it's like 5 plates or something like that.
Yeah, like so I've learned a true professional bodybuilder knows how to not move weight, but feel weight move. And you do that within a certain time under tension, you're going to break down the tissue and grow as long as you're eating for it. So that's why training's so much more fun. All these like intensity techniques, that's what they're there for. You know, you can only get so big through strength to where shit starts hurting, mileage on the body, we get older, and you have to find out how to do that part. And then the growth is exponential, obviously within reason, right? So like you just got to get really smart as you get into this. But I do think the foundation of strength and pyramid sets and the heavy shit's important in the beginning, the first few years of training, and then you find your way along the way.
Yep.
Now, for our listeners, that doesn't mean y'all upcoming in the sport. It doesn't mean going to the gym and work hard. He's not avoiding hard work. I'm sure if you went
finding hard work in the sets,
and he may have that light of a load on there, it's still going to kick your ass. So it's not like, I think that's something that's the issue that we see. I'm not trying to say nobody works hard. People work hard. We all train hard. I hate when some of these old guys say that, but it's like, don't mistake a slower tempo for like a no intensity. If anything, it's fucking more intensity because you are so active with what you're doing. In that whole range of motion.
Yeah, you literally have to just train with precision, which is a lot harder than just slanging and banging and just bouncing the weight, swinging, whatever it may be. Like making the first rep look identical to the last rep and training to mechanical failure, making that lightweight feel heavy.
Yeah.
If you
Getting
guys
the most out of the least.
If I was to ask your opinion on this, what do you think is like, don't you think it's harder mentally doing that? Like, because let's say you're on a hack squat and you're 5 reps in, you've been doing the same exact tempo. It's been difficult the whole way through, but like towards the latter end of that set, and you're trying to keep that same exact tempo, but you're like, yo, like I want to get through this set already. Like, so you start to pick up the pace a little bit. You start to bounce out of the bottom. Like, so I find that to be even mentally harder, staying locked into the set, knowing that you have to continue to execute at this one particular way. And
I mean, it's like, do you want to get better? Then fucking man up. Man up to the pain. Like Milos always preaches, find the pain, chase the pain. There's a reason he says that. Because, bro, especially like say something like legs, that fucking hurts. Like if you're doing legs right, it fucking hurts. I have more respect for somebody doing a higher rep set of leg extension with control and a squeeze than somebody just loading that bitch up and moving it. Because trust me, it hurts so much more and so much more effective when you're feeling that weight move, bro.
Yeah. I thought y'all are targeting me for my barbell rows, man, but I'll let it slide.
5 plates like it's nothing. That's crazy, bro.
Dude, I will live and die on that grade, bro. I love my barbell rows.
I mean, if your back looks like that, then
that's the thing, bro.
Yeah,
that's the Ronnie Coleman effect.
Argue.
It's one of those things, right? I think most people won't get much from that, but there's a certain type of person that will, like the Ronnies, the Peace, where like he's probably feeling exactly what that row is supposed to do for him with that style, that free bar. Where someone's like me, like I remember Paul for the longest fucking time was like, yo, we need to do these. We need to do these. I love these, blah, blah. I'm like, dog, it doesn't matter how good I get at this. I cannot feel this fucking shit the way I feel this over here. And I always knew how important feeling was. So it's like, if you wanna go do them, go. I'll do this instead. But I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm wasting my time doing something that works for you.
Yep.
And that's the thing. So anything that anybody speaks of on training, it doesn't mean it's gonna work for everybody. Like I'm not gonna sit here and tell Pete, nah, man, like honestly, you're missing out on the machines. Why the fuck would he do the machines when the barbell is working really fucking well for him? That's just a dumb statement.
Or you look at like, say, someone like Derek or Hottie, how they train back. They swing like they don't have the most perfect form, and they're just slanging and banging. But you're like, well, they got the best backs in the world. You can't really tell them that what they're doing is wrong. If they feel it, then they feel it,
bro. When people tell Jay Cutler he doesn't train right, I was thinking. I'm like, are you fucking stupid?
But even with that heavyweight with them, man, they're so precision, like you said, Andy. Like I know Pete with that 5 plates in Pete hand. Like I was the world's worst, admittedly, of just no feel, just throw it as far as I can. And that's y'all saw how far it got me. It took me out of amateur bodybuilding. So you have to have a little bit of control in there.
Yeah. But I wonder though, is there some merit to just moving weight around, even if you don't feel it? I don't know, because I look at someone like Chris's back and I'm like, he was pretty fucking dense, and I think there's something to be said about how he trained, but I've had that phase where I'm like barbell rowing 315, doing rack pulls, deadlifting 5 plates every week, and I'm like, my back is still not thick at all. So I'm like,
yeah, but look at the longevity, man. Y'all are literally my age, and I'm done competing because of all the surgery. So you definitely got to find that happy medium of what works, but also longevity as well. You know.
Yeah, but I think it's all based on feeling, right? Like you can move and heave heavy weight and still be kind of locked into that muscle.
Yeah,
like I'm able to do that with chest. I can fucking bounce the bar off my fucking chest and get a crazy pump and crazy connection, but I can't do that for other shit. Like, for example, if I squat, if I'm not in full control of my squats, my ass and hammies take over and my quads are small as shit. But I can squat 7 plates. So it's like, well, that doesn't really mean much if there's no feeling. You could move weight without feeling. And it just that weight's distributed or the load's distributed on the muscles of your body the way it wants to handle it genetically. Like I said, like Pete's probably locked into those fucking lats when he's doing those crazy heavy barbell rows. But someone like Chris Fine, like he may be moving heavyweight just the same fucking way, but the connection's not the same. So the muscle development's not gonna fucking happen. There has to be connection. I always tell people blood flow, connection, load in that order. If you create blood flow, it's easier to make a connection, and then you can add load to that, and then you're gonna fucking grow. So if you don't have the first 2, the last one doesn't even fucking matter. Like
I think feel is really important, but I will say, like, when you're just starting out, you don't have a whole lot of tissue.
This is what I was thinking of. I was literally thinking the same thing.
Yeah, like it's hard to. It's hard to remember when we first started, right, how things felt. But like, I don't think you're gonna really quite feel every single movement. So I think it is important to at that point in time to kind of just move weight from point A.
Yeah, because you got like the 140-pound guy leaned over on the single arm lat pull down, trying to go extremely slow, tucking into his side, and he's like, I don't really feel my lats. It's like, well, brother, you don't have lats.
You don't have no lats.
Like you need the muscle there to feel it.
Yeah, bro. See, beginner training, foundational shit, everything that I just said, throw it out the window. Load does matter. Fucking sling that bitch. Figure it out through that. Like, you have to do that. That's why I get aggravated with young kids too, man. I'd rather see a little fucking 18-year-old try to break his back on a fucking squat with 3 plates on his back compared to fucking this perfect form, like pussy shit.
And if
like,
anything,
nah,
it's going to teach you intensity. If anything, it's going to teach you intensity and like knowing what it's like to take those sets there when you're doing a back squat or you're doing a deadlift or, just getting under some heavy load and trying to take it there. Then you can start to refine as you become more advanced. I mean, who am I telling you guys? You guys are the pro bodybuilders, but still, like when you're trying to put on a substantial amount of tissue, you're not sitting here trying to fight over the minute details. You're going to be moving some weight in the early ages, and then it becomes time to refine over time once you see the areas that you lack in.
Bro, I tell everybody, I only train the way I train now because I fucking have to. I miss doing that balls to the wall shit. Like, that was what I got into this for. I miss lifting angry, bro. But I'm like, this is my career now. I have to be a professional at this shit. I'm trying to perfect a physique. It's not just about fucking clanging and banging anymore, Like,
it's hella funny. I was having this conversation with Nick and Prob on our pod, and we're talking about literally the same thing, like training. We don't train as heavy anymore. We don't use free weights, all this stuff. And Prob had said, like, do you guys miss training like that? And I was like, bruh, I miss getting under a bar and just burying that shit ass to grass. Like barbell. I miss barbell squats.
Or M-rap it.
Yeah.
Hey, dog, how many you got? As many as I fucking can.
Yeah, bro. And you got your training partner behind you. Fucking 5 more. Just helping you.
Bro. Yeah, in my early YouTube videos, in the earlier ones, like this is right after I turned pro. I remember I was by like a leg press or something on camera. I'm like, man, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I got that like feeling, that nervous feeling, but I'm like, if you've never gotten under a weight where you feel like that nervous, like pregame football shit, like you're low-key scared, then you ain't training hard enough. You ain't pushing hard enough. Yeah. You're not testing yourself. So unless you have that feeling, bro, you're not doing it right. I remember saying that shit.
I miss that shit, bro.
Man. Keep me up the night before,
Bro, yeah, when you're nervous the night before, bro. Fuck, I really got to do this tomorrow. Fuck. Yeah. I remember you brought the smelling salts to Fit Nation, remember?
There you go.
We're doing the heavy hack squats.
I remember I was like, I need this shit, bro.
Bro, I remember doing the heaviest hack squat I did was a Fit Nation. It was that hack squat's fucking heavy. And I did 9 plates, wrapped my knees, fucking had them belt crazy fucking tight. And I did 10 reps, not knowing if my fucking quad tendons were gonna stay. And I remember like locked in the last one. I shook my fucking face. I was about to pass out. I look at Paul, like, have my hat on. I'm like, dog, I almost passed out. Holy shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Great feeling, bro. I was so like pumped, like the rest of the night. I was like, fuck, I need a felt or something. I just need to
what's y'all's favorite lift in the gym? If you could just full
Smith squat. Smith squat.
Yeah, I'd probably say Smith squat or a barbell squat.
Okay.
The coolest things I've ever done with Smith squat was 5 plates for 20 reps straight, 6 plates for 14 reps, and 7 plates for 7 reps. I had no spotter for that 7 plate one too. That was cool.
Jesus.
Hell yeah.
That's hard. That's hard because of the racking system.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about you, Chris? What about you, Malik?
Squat was my favorite, but I'd say Smith squat now. But one of my also favorites was barbell rows and dumbbell incline bench press. Man, I used to love doing some dumbbells.
Man, I never fell in love with the dumbbell press. Like I like them, but I never got too hyped about the dumbbell press. Yeah,
I used to love them, man.
Yeah. What's the most?
Another one to incline barbell, bro. I used to rip 405 on there, bro. When I was like 21 years old.
That's what I was
doing. Like my pressing, just naturally, I'm hella strong at pressing. So like, when you're fully sauced up, peak off season, you're just like, bro, this shit's just moving.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember my best press, Justin Compton, actually came down to visit. And he came to watch our training, and I did 4 1/4 for 10 reps on the Smith machine, shoulder press.
Wow.
That was the best.
Shoulder press.
That was the heaviest I ever went.
Shoulder press.
I had some crazy strong shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've benched 500. I've done that one time. I did that just like two years ago, just to be able to say I could do 500. I did 500, and then that's my favorite for sure. I've done the 805 with my best deadlifts when I was
Damn.
Yeah, 805 was real, man. Damn.
Yeah,
did you start bleeding out your nose and shit?
I was strong, bro. But like I I was telling somebody the other day, at first I was like 18 years old. I was working with this dude and he was bragging at work. He's like, yeah, I picked the young adults at 405. And I was like, I don't even know. Deadlift, like you just pick it up to your, like half to your waist. You know, I didn't even really know what they were. I never did them. And I walked in the gym that day and deadlifted 405 for the first time ever. You know what I mean? Like I always been good. Yeah, feeling good at them. What else? I think I squatted 700 in knee sleeves.
But you were a power lifter, right?
I was powerlifting, yeah. But I never see some of these guys
crazy, bro.
like fucking 800 pounds and shit. What's his name was strong as shit, wasn't it?
James honestly, James Hollingshead was crazy fucking. I used to go on his fucking Instagram page and just watch these lifts of his, bro. Like, I was
bro,
like,
and James hit that 7 plates for 10 on squat.
It was 12. It was 12. I counted them. It was 12 because I watched that so many times. But damn, I just competed against that guy. I remember like in Atlanta, I was like, hey, James, can I get a picture?
Bro, that's when I saw him come out on Tampa, I was like, this guy fucking has done so many squats. Like, that's what I thought of when I saw James come out stage.
Yeah, bro. When James beat me, I wasn't even mad. I was like, James, you're so badass.
This fanboy, bro.
And it's crazy. Like, that's why I tell people, like, I truly enjoy competing nowadays, like, regardless, because like, damn, I used to watch these motherfuckers. Now I'm like shaking hands and laughing with them backstage. This is dope as fuck. Like, what the hell?
No, Joe, you're bumping elbows with them on stage, bro.
I was gonna say. He being humble. Yeah, but that's his thing. James a big dude. He's a big old boy.
Yeah, his legs are fucking massive, bro.
Yeah.
He's tall too.
Can we just get the elephant out of the room here? Who here thinks Joe potentially could have won Texas if he kept going?
I still don't think they were going to give it to me. Why? Especially because they just didn't give it to Regan. I was there. So I was there, and I'm like, okay, they didn't have me beat James or Regan. I beat Patrick, and then right after, everyone's like, oh, Patrick got robbed. He should have beat Joe, this, and that. And when Patrick won, I was like, you know what? I'm glad I didn't do Texas. Because if Patrick would have beat me and Regan, then I would have been upset. Because I'm like, I would have in my head, I just beat Patrick.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have gotten worse. Because I know we would have either brought me a little bit tighter or brought me the same. The issue was my legs grew a ton. Whether people believe that or not, they really did. And with new tissue on my legs, just like any new muscle, you're only going to get so conditioned before you start eating away at it. It hasn't been there that long. So like when we went from Tampa to Atlanta, I got all the extra water off my body. I don't know if you guys watched what happened for Tampa.
Yeah,
I dropped like 10 pounds in 2 days because that Halo was Anadrol. And so I just fucking pushed all that water out. So when Atlanta, that was the look we were going for. But in the pursuit of getting that water off, we dug me pretty damn deep. So like the morning of Tampa Pro, I was 261.8 before eating anything. And by Tuesday morning, I was 252.8.
Shit, dude.
And then we fed me up and I was 252.8 the next day. And then he's like, shit, like, we need to feed you. But anyways, my legs started to give. They started to get eaten away as soon as that started happening. So that's why I knew when I say this is the best look I was going to bring the whole year, it was the most complete if I wanted to keep somewhat balance that I had with my top to my bottom. Because if I would have eaten my legs away, it would have made the physique look a little ugly because they're so new. So
I can
that's why.
I see Joe's argument there, but at the same time, there's got to be a part in you that's like, I just beat Patrick, and then a week later he beats Regan. You probably couldn't help but think I potentially could have won Texas, especially because you just beat the guy the week before who won.
No, well, honestly, like I did say this to my wife because she looked at me right away and was like, "Damn, Joe, like, what do you think?" I still don't believe they were going to give it to me this season. I just don't think they would have. I feel like I'm at that point where I still have to kind of earn my place. And at the same time, like I said about my physique, right? If I would have tried to make any changes, that's what would have happened. And then on top of that, I've said this on numerous podcasts that my first Olympia ever, it's my goal for myself to be a top 10 guy. And if I would have had that hard of a time to get to the show, the Olympia itself already, I wasn't going to be in the top 10. Because if you look at the lineup of guys that I was going against, having a hard time beating, that means my physique's not there yet. So I'm glad I didn't, because I would have done the Olympia and I would have placed outside of what I really wanted for myself, which eliminates the goal that I initially set out to do. So I always say in hindsight, it's 2020, and my physique's not ready to be a top 10 guy yet. So I'm kind of glad it played out the way it did. And on top of that, I got to spend a lot of time with my wife. It's very rare when I get to like be present with her and do the bodybuilding thing without the pressure of competing. Because I mean, you're not present when you're competing. Like, I don't know who is. And so I truly enjoyed just being in Texas for bodybuilding for me and, you know, doing my goals and stuff, but like actually not worrying about, fuck, I gotta eat this meal, I gotta pose after this, I gotta weigh myself after that, and all this shit. So yeah, there's zero regret for even with the outcome.
So Joe, you were in Texas, like
I was
when
there
I
at the
was
show.
watching. Yeah. When I was watching the live stream, I initially was like, damn, I'm leaning kind of towards Patrick here. And then I don't know, just like looking at the photos, I'm like, I feel like they'll probably still give it to Regan. You know, Regan's the golden boy. They want him at the Olympia, like just all these other things, right, that go into it. And I'm like, I don't know. And then I was like, damn, they gave it to Patrick. That's crazy.
So yeah,
how did you
I have a
see
few
it?
things. Yeah, so it was actually really close, believe it or not. I mean, I was there. Their conditioning was pretty much on par. I feel honestly, this is where subjectivity I feel like comes into the sport, because they both have crazy shape. That's why, like, when you have guys that are like very similar, it's harder to make a decision compared to two, like an apple and orange kind of situation. It's kind of like, okay, well, like, say it was a me against like a Patrick. That's just gonna go towards however you want like the look to be, right? Two completely different physiques based on our shapes. And they're both really pretty physiques. Regan had better legs from the side and the back, but and he had, for me, like, Patrick has a really good back, but I felt like Regan's was more complete from top to bottom. And but the thing about Patrick is like his shoulder width is crazy with that small waist, so it's just a really pretty fucking look on a lot of shots. The way he did his side tricep gave him a fighting chance because the aesthetic look behind it. But I preferred Regan's side try because of the hammy and the completeness of the look. And it was a 1 point difference. So I mean, that's how close it was, and it was that way in my head visually, like, or what I saw. I was still surprised because, again, I was just on Full House Podcast. We talked about this already. That being there and it being open bodybuilding, right? When it's that close, you would think that they would give it to the guy with more size, because Regan is the bigger dude. He just was overall. But their reasoning was pretty much, what's the word? Polish.
Polish, yeah.
Polish and presentation. Like, because what happened was, as they're posing, you could see that they used the word fade, right? Regan faded. Patrick was posing harder for longer. Like, he was just holding it better. His midsection, every transition stayed clean. So he pretty much just outposed him, and that's what Tyler said. So when it was that close, they were kind of looking for like nitpicking, like, fuck, who do we give it to? And they had to look for a reason. And I can see why it went to Patrick. However, because of the whole open thing, I was surprised they didn't give it to the bigger dude.
Yep.
Because in open, that's what you think, right? Okay, if they have everything similar, just gonna give it to the bigger guy. And that's what Fuad said, and I agreed 100%. But I will say, though, I was super happy for Patrick because, bro, like, 9 shows ain't no fucking joke. Like, that is fucking wild. And for you to not, for your body to be able to fucking take that kind of beating,
and still improve at show after show.
Mentally, I don't think I can handle that. Maybe I could. I don't know. I've never pushed myself to that limit, but fucking A, dog. Like, I know how I feel after the first fucking show.
And he kept moving up and up and up. It wasn't like he was just Yeah, he swept under the rug like how he was in the earlier shows. He just started climbing his way
too, man.
And I asked James, because James did 5, I think, and I did ask James backstage in Atlanta. I was like, because it really impressed me because I did both Tampa and Atlanta with James, knowing the 3 prior shows he just did. Right? I said, James, I'm seeing you in person, but I just saw your recent check-in too, and I'm like, you look fucking incredible, bro. And I said, usually I see people's bodies fade and get worn out and shit. I'm like, what have you done to pretty much like hold that, and if anything improve, like get better, harder, like drier?
Yeah.
And he said that they did 0 crazy peaking protocols. It was pretty much like it was a coast into everything, where water manipulation wasn't crazy, food manipulation wasn't crazy. Like they just, they were ready the whole time, but they didn't do anything extreme to get ready for that duration of time. I mean, which makes perfect sense. But it's just like, still though, like, I know how I feel holding a low level of body fat, bro, and it is not easy for me to do. And I feel like it's hard for anybody to even train to be able to keep that level of muscle mass and that much liveliness and pop to their body that whole time. It's impressive to me.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
Same.
Absolutely, and that's what I meant.
I was there too. I was in BIC watching, and Patrick was hard, and like it was hard to not want to give it to him. How he had a great look, man, great look. And I actually prefer his look over Reagan, but I also was a little bit more biased. I think I just wanted to see Patrick win too. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But
did you get to hear his little speech after?
I didn't go to finals. I just saw him at prejudging.
Oh yeah, okay, bro. Because trust me, have you ever heard like no homo? You ever heard like another man talk? Like you just feel that shit. Like, damn, dog, I didn't get out of here before I start fucking tearing up. Because you know that it's like, damn, like that's why I said I was so happy for him. Because again, like you could tell he was holding his tears back on stage. He had to stop for a second. It's like, fuck, dog, that's a feeling right there.
Yeah,
that's a people's champ feeling right there. So that was cool as fuck.
Job, man. I think he still works like a full-time job and shit.
Yeah, personal training, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so he had to like take time off at work, and I'm paying out of pocket. I'm sure maybe some of it was covered. You know what I mean? But that's.
Yeah, remember he said he had 0 sponsors.
He had 0 sponsorships.
Oh yeah, that's
bro, man. Out of pocket. I remember fucking at USA's. I wanted to become a pro so fucking bad, bro. And we pushed me hard as fuck. I had a Malik kind of situation where like, I reached the cap and I lost my legs, bro. Like my legs were gone. But thank God, like there was a certain quality to my body and just enough flow where he fed me up for the whole week and I ended up pulling it off, right? But my legs were done. Like they were not the legs that I had in the beginning.
Oh wow.
And but 6 weeks out, I dropped my clients. And I was just fucking all in bodybuilding, and whatever savings I had, bro, fucking plummeted. Because when I came back, my clients didn't come back right away. Like just life happened in situations. I was like, oh my God. But like, I remember it obviously all paid off, right? I'm doing good now and shit, but I remember that fucking shit, that feeling like, man, this is do or die, bro. Like,
yeah, make or break.
Yeah. I hope this shit works out. I will pray every day, twice a day. Like, oh God, it's your boy.
I on my in-person clients, man, because I just like, I couldn't handle them showing up and telling me they were tired or something like that. It was irritating, man. So like, to kind of like save myself and from making myself look like a dickhead, you know what I mean, and going off on one of them, I just was like, hey, yeah, we'll link back up after the show, blah blah blah.
I don't know how you guys do it, bro. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine training clients, but I also couldn't imagine just working like a normal 9 to 5. Like, hell no, bro. I could never do it, bro. No fucking way. Especially prepping, no fucking chance.
Bro, I remember in 2022, this is when Andy actually met me. And I was peeled for the first time in my life. I actually just posted about it on Instagram. I look like an Amish elf with my fucking hair all fucked up.
I remember,
I was fucking peeled. And I remember walking around. I used to work at this company called Centos. It's a uniform delivery company. They're everywhere, bro. And I remember my boss pulling me aside because he was a fan of bodybuilding. So he knew what I was doing. But I guess, I don't know what, I wouldn't talk to nobody, bro. I was just in and out. But you know how my face, look at my fucking face, right? So imagine me at the most depleted walking around this bitch. I'm like 2 weeks out. And he pulls me to the office. He's like, hey, Joe, can I talk to you for a second? I'm like, yeah, what's up? And he was like, hey, man, you know, like, there's been a few people that kind of complain, like, it's not that you're saying anything or whatever. It's like your demeanor when you're walking around, like you don't want to be here, you don't smile, and all this shit.
You're like, yeah,
I
dog,
looked at him
I'm
and I was
dead.
like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? I was like, they give a fuck about me smiling, acting like I don't want to fucking be here. I'm here because I have to fucking be here. I was like, I'm fucking starving. I'm fucking exhausted. I'm getting the fucking job done. You guys are telling me to fucking smile? I was like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Like, who the fuck said that? Tell me who said that. I was so fucking mad, bro.
Joe's death face, though, like, his face gets so sunken in, like, he legitimately looks like he's dying. Like, he doesn't look like he's healthy.
Bro, oh my God. I'm going to post it sometime this week where it was the start of the prep, my face. I'm on a treadmill. Someone took a picture. I'm all like,
bro.
And then just death, like this other, like I was 10 days out. I remember specifically taking this picture. And I couldn't believe it was me. I was like, dude, I look like I'm going to keel over like any second.
Dude.
That's how you know you're pilled, though.
I was fucking shredded.
Bro. Look at that.
Yeah, look at it.
Oh my,
it's like Wolverine,
bro.
That was the year. That was 2022.
Yeah.
Or fuck this one too.
Oh shit.
I was
there you go.
Yeah, see, that's the one.
Though.
Fucking peeled though.
Crazy.
Yeah, you're peeled, man.
I remember, bro, I was doing that's for prep on I forgot for how long it was, but I would go to work for 10-hour shift. So I would have a half a cup of oatmeal to get me through that 10-hour shift, but it was a labor job where I was walking, picking up dirty clothes, throwing them in the truck, back in the truck, driving, and then do my 10-hour shift, go train, and do 75 minutes of stairs at the end of the training, and then go home, do it all over again. And on top of that, so I did that on half a cup of oatmeal, all that. And then my post-workout was 50 grams cream of rice.
That's how low.
That's how hard it got, bro. And that's even on a fucking leg day. That's on a fucking leg day too. And then on my off days, I wouldn't get that post-workout cream of rice. I would just get the half cup of oatmeal for the whole fucking day.
For the whole day, though?
Yeah, and my protein was at like 7 ounces back then. And that was horrible. I remember that. I talk about that prep all the time and how I remember driving to the gym 4 weeks out and I started bawling my fucking eyes out like, man, I ain't built for this. Like, I'm gonna let everybody down and I want to fucking quit. This and that. But I fucking manned up. I didn't cheat one fucking time. I didn't do none of that shit. And I remember I woke up at 2 a.m. the day of the show. 2 a.m, I went to take a piss. I looked in the mirror and I started bawling my eyes out. Bawled my fucking eyes out. I said, Joe, you fucking made it. You fucking made it. Your dad would be so fucking proud. You're going to win this whole fucking show. Yeah. And I ended up winning and becoming Miss California. And I met Andy.
Man.
Hey, I don't care what you say, though. That shit builds character, though.
Oh, bro. It made me unstoppable.
like now I can handle any prep.
There's no way any prep is not hard, hard after that.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it set the tone. Like, so anything I've had to do after that's been a fucking cakewalk. Like, you mean to tell me I'm having a baby during prep? Oh, fuck it. Let's do that too. Fuck it. Yeah.
I get emotional in prep in my field. Like,
I do, bro.
For fucking training. And he said something, man. Chris gets fired up. He starts saying off the wall shit. And Chris,
I don't even know what I say when we train, man.
No, man. You're in a different
Chris
world.
like I black out.
Yeah,
from the soul.
But he said something like, something like you're not gonna, are you gonna not take this set all the way and have your boys, see you up there on stage and get set to place again, or watch you fail, or he starts saying,
oh, that shit cut deep,
bro. I'm like, fucking, I finished the set. And I started getting emotional, bro. I called the wife on the phone. I'm like crying. I'm like, this is crazy. And I was like, Chris, you got me all jacked up, but
Oh man, I didn't know that went down, man. I was probably racking your weights.
I'm on the leg press, like facing away from you, like on the phone, like I'm giving everything I got, babe. Blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Hey,
But
you got the job done, though, motherfucker.
You did, dude, and you know when you are doing it for something for somebody, you remember that why. I mean, it's hard, bro. But this shit's hard.
Yeah.
It ain't easy. We have our days, you know. Yeah,
Yeah, bro. I remember calling Pete the day of his show.
Yeah, you
We
did.
did prejudging finals.
Prejudging
Because I
finals.
was like, man, this guy's got it. He works too damn hard. I'm like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
make sure he fucking comes home with this shit.
And then when he
I hope he calls me back.
he called and he goes, "Hey, Mo, I still don't know. I think, anyways, it worked, bro." But he told me, he goes, "Hey, like, I think right now Ferg is ahead of you." He goes, "I need you to stay locked." He's like, "I need you to stay locked the fuck in and you know, keep your head on straight and go back and fight for it and get, you know, get that first place," whatever he said. And it's funny, I didn't answer or respond to nobody else during that time, but whatever reason, I answered Joe's phone call. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Because
remember
a lot of people give it up, bro, when it's right there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I remember watching that prejudging the call outs.
Yeah.
I didn't think Ferg was ahead of you at all, though. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
Yeah.
I think I thought it the other way around. I thought it was the other guy
Yeah.
who got second.
'Cause he stayed
I thought that because he stayed there.
Yeah, he stayed.
And I remember texting you that in between prejudging and finals.
Yeah.
But you battled it out, and I think that you just had the completeness where
Yeah.
he was big on one end and kind of shredded.
Yeah.
You were big and shredded at the same time.
Yeah.
So
I probably confused the names. There was a guy that I
Okay.
saw that move. I just probably fucked up the name, to be honest. My bad.
Yeah, it was I think you were talking about Neil. Neil.
Yeah, it was probably Neil.
Yeah, scorecards read that I had, you know, it was perfect for me, but I will say, like, he's good, dude. He's doing North American. I'm excited to see how he does. He's good. It was funny is I met Fuad backstage this past weekend. And he, you know when somebody's staring at you, so I might walk in and I feel somebody staring at me. And I look up and we make eye contact. He's looking at me. And I was just like, "Hey, what's up?" You know, I'm Pete. And but he goes, "Man," he goes, "You're fucking massive. Where you been?" And so we started chatting it up, and he was with Ben, and Ben goes, "Oh, Texas Pete." He's like, "Oh yeah, you beat Neil at USA's," and Neil is a hostile guy, I think. But so that was pretty cool. And Fuad followed me on Instagram, so I felt like I was fanboying over.
Damn.
I feel like I've been Fuad forever, man. Like, OG, you know.
Yeah.
Well, like Joe was saying now, like when you start working your way up the pro ranks, you're going to be on stage competing with these guys that you look up to, and it's going to be a surreal feeling.
That's like, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Especially people like James and shit, you know, like, I mean, anybody back there, you know, they great athletes, but yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have a select few people where you've been watching and stuff. Like, I'd love to share the stage with Hunter and Brett. I like them both too.
And
You know, I'm cool with them too. I mean, I've hung out with them and stuff, so it's like, but to be able to share the stage at what like we all love to do, this is a different feeling.
Yeah. I think
Hey, Pete,
we're doing something.
Do you have anyone in mind that you want to stand next to at some point in your career, like Samson or Andrew, or just to see how you compare?
Me or Joe?
No, you.
You.
Oh, man, honestly, I didn't even thought about it, man. Honestly, I think James would probably be the first one to come to mind. Would be James. Obviously, like standing up there with Joe and shit, like your buddies would be cool. But I think, yeah, if I could stand next to like current or past Mr. Olympia, that'd be sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, in Texas last year, that was one of the best shows ever because it was me, it was Ken, it was Justin Abbott, it was Paul.
Yeah.
All of us did that shit. That
You're
was
right.
cool as fuck. Oh, Jordan, obviously.
Yeah. That's what the
and then like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be cool as fuck, man.
That's too fast turnaround for you. Like, you're not gonna hop into that, or maybe we don't know.
No, I'm honestly just playing it by ear. I made the mention up to 2 years, but that doesn't mean much. It just means like I won't wait longer than that.
Gotcha.
Like we're literally just kind of watching to see how the physique just matures as you know, time goes by. But that's all I mean.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just crazy. Even like I was backstage when open guys started showing up with Tam because I had a bikini girl, and just being back there with dude. Tim, by the way, Tim's a freak, bro. Tim Budashan, him on stage, he's a freak, man.
Yo, he is.
Yep.
And he
He's a
just
big
kind of gets
boy.
thrown in that second call out every show though.
It's just that
It's
midsection.
like
They just
Yeah.
talked about that too on the podcast. And the
yeah,
thing is with Tim, he looks badass, but it's like there's
yeah,
a certain flow to the physique, right? Like, because he's massive, but it's
yeah,
the flow that hurts him. Like, because
yeah,
he's big, but like, for example, what helps me a lot in my physique is my shoulder width. But like, he's a little more narrow, but he's big and narrow. And because his waist is kind of just straight on, it's like a long torso.
yeah,
yeah.
It throws off the flow. So like, it's going to be hard for him to get into that top call out just simply because of that, especially with the way the criteria in bodybuilding is, with shape being more of a factor now, and that flow and aesthetic look.
yeah.
So
Is he doing Austria?
I don't know.
probably he does like every fucking show back to back. It's crazy.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
And not the sad thing. I mean, the dude is a great bodybuilder, but like, I don't know how old he is. I think he's actually about 33. I think he's somewhere in there. But how is he going to improve that? Like, how big can you really get to make that to fix that? I don't,
Like another guy I really like that I feel for is Lewis Breed. That dude's a fucking tank, bro. Like, breaded.
Oh my
like,
God.
this dude is never not conditioned. He's dense as fuck. Like, seeing him in person, even like, I'm looking at him like, damn, this guy's fucking wild. Like, he's just crazy detailed and stuff. But it's like, again, that shape factor. And like, you can only put so much mass on a frame to where that's all you can do, and you can only go so far with that. And it sucks because like in bodybuilding, right, like we get capped depending on our genetics. Like, there's only so much you can do.
absolutely.
And so, I mean, essentially you just love competing at that point, is watching your physique, develop over time and get better through graininess and lines, and just essentially just hanging out with the fucking bros in the back. Like, that's what it comes down to. And yeah, you can collect a little money here and there, but like, to try to make that upper echelon, it's like, fuck, that's where there's limitations. And it sucks. It sucks.
Even me, like, this is the first year, like, I don't have a big waist by any means, especially when I'm like in poses. But I will say this is the first year I've had to be like more conscious of my stomach. Like, I just think about it. So I'm trying to not trying, I have been doing like vacuums and shit every morning now, and stuff that like last year I would never even thought to do that.
Is that from like pushing food the past off season?
That's my only guess. You know what I mean? I think there's something behind insulin and GH with some gut stuff. You know what I mean? But I don't know. You don't
because I don't know, because I'm just now starting to use insulin.
What do
so
you
I'm hoping.
You think insulin GH has anything to do with the gut?
I think it's the volume of food over years and years.
I think it is.
And I think it's the food and then the body trying to support muscle. Like, for example, like on my physique in particular, my waist was never going to be small. It was never going to be small. Where my lats insert, like, there needs to be a waist to hold the low level of lat that I have. And as the lats get wider, something has to support that shit. And so, like, I don't think there's much that you can do depending again on your genetics and just getting big in general. Like, it's got to support somewhere.
Yeah.
And I really do think it's the food volume thing, because you see the guys who talk about their insulin and GH use, but always kept their waist tight. Like, I mean, look at Milos, right? And he probably had to be the biggest insulin guy there was, but they also weren't pounding the amount of food to get open bodybuilder size of 2026.
Yeah.
Because you guys are way different now.
I think that's and that
I also think guys just nowadays they're more mindful of their midsection. Like back in the early 2000s or like the 2010s, like it was just get as big as fuck and like force feed as much as you can. Like nobody was doing vacuums. Like a lot of these guys that they don't train abs all year round. They don't do like any core work. And then like even in their posing, they're just like wherever their stomach hangs, that's just where it hangs. But now it's like the midsection is such an important thing. Like you could literally win or lose a show based off your midsection.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so that's why I'm like trying to do everything I can here because I got to eat a lot of food to put the size on. Being a tall dude, and now that I'm a little bit denser, yeah. Anyway, it's something I got to be a bit more cautious about for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I don't know, man. I think the blaming on the GH and insulin is just the easy cop out. You know.
I think so.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I
the
think it is as
argument
well.
that was a good argument. Like, look at Milos, bro. So it's kind of like I do think I do agree with the food volume. I know how much I've had to fucking eat. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing 20 units of insulin a day and 10 IUs of GH. So I guess we'll see at the end of this if my waist grows, but it has not at all. Because Jacoby makes you take the waist measurements. Well, in the check-ins at least, it says it.
Yeah.
And I've been doing it. And I've been looking. I'm like, okay, we're still the same. We're good.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's crazy, bro. You built a beautiful physique, man, and you're still like so young, I guess, in the PED aspect of things. You know, I'm excited for it.
thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Malik, you got to be a freak in the next couple of years, Malik.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I hope so, man. I'm hoping I can prove you guys right because I mean, I'm eager to do something, and I'm so glad that I don't have to do classic anymore. To be honest,
look how well Courage is doing, bro. Courage is fucking incredible, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, the thing is, this guy was just born to win. He won in classic a lot. He just went to 212, and then he just
some
winning. He's
physiques are
from
just
Power,
put
right?
together. Yeah, like some physiques are just like built to win, like you said. Like there's like you put some discipline behind talent like that, they're gonna fucking take it as far as possible.
Yeah, he's beautiful physique, man. Crazy.
And he's humble too. They asked him about like, oh, you think you could beat Keon or Sean? And he's like, nah, man. He's like, I just want to come to these shows and win. Wherever I stack up. Yeah.
He said, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. That's a good fucking
He's like, well,
he's a humble dude, man. But he's very talented, bro.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Are all y'all gonna be at the Olympia? Obviously, Andy. But are you? Are y'all
trying? I'm gonna be there. I'll be there.
I'm trying to make it out there.
You going, Chris?
I'll be there that Monday. Actually, we're gonna be the whole week.
Man, I'm trying to go. My kids' football. I'm trying to. I miss a lot of that like summer stuff because of preps. I'm trying to make up for it. So we'll kind of see where I'm at. It may be like a last minute decision. But I'm never back. I want to go, man. I want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't missed an Olympia. Well, I haven't I don't ever go to sit at the stage, but I'll go and make a trip out of it. I'll go to all the gyms out there and meet with everybody, go to the expo, and then we'll have it on TV at home, like eating our meals together and shit.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Make more of a trip out of it. I mean, seeing it live would be cool, but just the whole experience, everybody. Yeah.
I really want to make a Arnold Classic once because I heard that whole expo and everything is like.
I went to my first one this last year, the Ohio, and that was cool as fuck. The best part was though, dude, my sleep because of the time difference and shit. Me being peak fucking off season, biggest me ever. My sleep was so fucked up. I would show up for the event for however long, go back to the room, knock the fuck out till 10 o'clock at night, wake up wide awake. And my wife was on the same schedule. She was with me. And we would go to a Pro gym or Tread Like a Pro or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And we'd be the only two people in there. No one's in there. Because everyone's like, oh, don't go train there. It's so busy. I'm like, well, not at fucking midnight. It's not. So me and my wife are just having a blast, recording our sets and shit, talking. That was the best. That was a hell of a trip.
That's another one I wanted to. Shit, Andy, you may be on that stage, bro.
I hope so. I hope I get accepted. Shit.
That motherfucker. I'll think about the Olympia. I was like, that motherfucker's going to the Olympia.
Oh,
that's go to the Arnold too.
But I don't see why they would deny your application when I've seen some of the people that they've had on that Arnold Classic stage.
I feel like if you've won a pro show within the last year or you made it to the Olympia, it's like you're automatically probably gonna get accepted. But I don't know how well all you guys know the classic guys. I'm sure Malik knows, but I'm pretty sure Nas said he's doing it. Terrence said he's doing it. Logan's jumping in. And I think, I don't know, I think Diego's also going to jump in too. So I'm like, fuck, there's already 4 guys that are hella good, bro.
Can't think that way
with him, bro.
It's going to be a stacked lineup. So I'm like, oh, hell yeah, bro.
You look crazy right now.
Yeah,
just
bro.
digging now,
I seen you in person at the New York Pro, and people don't know this about freaking Andy. He's deceptively tall, like deceptively tall. Like
it's a big frame
you
on
don't
stage.
know. You won't know how tall he is until you stand next to other people or you stand next to him. Because Instagram, I don't know, maybe it's the torso, but you look kind of short. So I'm I get to see you in person, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. And he's towering over the rest of the guys in the call out doing the front double bicep at New York Pro. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, because I think you're taller than me. You 6'1"?
5'11".
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, you just seem a lot taller. Instagram, I don't know, something, but.
Yeah.
Oh, he's taller than me. Like, oh, yeah, Andy.
That's not much of a compliment. Yeah. Well, we're already up about an hour and a half. We got no questions. All good.
I mean, if you want to rapid fire a couple, if you want to wait. You don't have any questions?
No, we do.
We
He's saying we didn't get to any.
We didn't answer any.
Oh no, bro. I'm good for a couple more minutes if you want to rapid fire some.
Okay, let's do a couple. I thought we we'll start here. What's the biggest thing I should focus on in the off season as a natural bodybuilder? Let's just say bodybuilder.
Yeah, natural bodybuilder. You just eat
sticking
your food
to your sticking to your diet. Sticking to your diet. Be consistent. Yeah. Don't fall off the wagon.
Yeah, don't get too fat. Craziest prep purchases or off the wall things that you've done during prep.
I'm always buying shoes and shit, bro. I'll buy it. I bought my last prep. I bought a Ninja Creamy. It's always like shoes though, because I'm like, I got nothing to do. I'm so bored. I'll just be buying shit online. Amazon, bro, like one fucking package a day from Amazon. Just the most random shit, bro.
I bought this bad boy right here.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah, I built this PC. It's like $5,000, you know, when all the parts are separate. But that was last prep
too.
Yeah. This prep, I just bought the Ninja Luxe Cafe, which was like $600, which is it's like a coffee maker.
Is it worth it? Good.
I love it, bro.
Man,
I'm a big coffee guy.
Creamy, but dude, my food volume is so high. I'm not even gonna use it this whole off season. It's just sitting there now.
Yeah.
I only use it on prep because, like, right now, for example, my last meal is a scoop of whey isolate. So I'm like, I could just have a protein shake, or I could have a whole pint of ice cream that's way more filling and way more enjoyable to eat. So I'm like, okay, like I'd rather enjoy my diet, you know, and feel satiated.
What happened to all the kratom everyone was posting about and now nothing? I actually still use some kratom. Like they're at the end of prep, I'll use kratom.
I still use it too. It's just it's not you can't sell it in California anymore. So I think they still have it in Texas though.
It just got banned, just now.
Damn. Well, it's available. It's available in some states and
some states.
A lot in
smoke shop by my gym, and that's where I get it from. They have like little drinks and stuff, or they sell dials in there and stuff. It's gone. As of today, no, we can't have it anymore.
So pretty much like how I get my dial stuff is I have family in Vegas. So they can sell it in Vegas. So I just get all my dial stuff from there. But
that's nice.
my commission went crazy down now they don't have it in California. A lot of my people would get it using my code out here.
Yeah, I got
you fucking good.
I got nixed a while ago though. But anyway, how do you feel about coaches with poor communication skill, and should they be fired?
I think so, bro. I always say to athletes, like, if they ever DM me, like, hey, bro, my coach this, my coach that, I'm like, look, man, for one, if you don't trust your coach, probably not the right guy.
Yeah.
And two, we have such a short time to bodybuild competitively. You cannot waste, 3 to 4 years, 3 to 4 seasons with a coach that's not invested or like not replying to you or giving you some cookie cutter BS. Like, bro, you don't know how many seasons, we got in this game. So you need to have a coach that's like on top of it. You guys align with, your vision and how you want to advance up the ranks. So I think finding a coach that you align with, is so important.
That's a great point. Because that's a great point, bro. Because so much progress can be made in one off season if you're just wasting it, dude. Or
yeah.
Well, that's another coach, and you can be coached by any coach ever. Who would it be and why?
I would say Hani. Just because I think he's the GOAT, bro. Can't deny.
Maybe Chad Nichols.
I think that'd be pretty fun.
Just to see how
Full talks about that shit.
Yeah. Bro, he must know something.
I thought it too.
I would like to be prepped by Aceto because he just has that eye.
That's another one.
Like that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I think it'd be fun with Aceto because it's one of those things that like because he preps through his eye and nothing else is pretty interesting.
No data, no nothing.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
Hey, trust that track record, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The eye does not lie.
It's like, let me take a look at you. Add 100 grams of carbs to the next meal. You're like,
yeah.
This one said, when is Andy and Nick gonna come out to Metroflex?
Well, Nick does not travel at all.
Oh,
which unless he's going to like a show to compete at, but to be honest, bro, I don't blame him. Like anyone at Joe's size, your size, Nick's size, like, bro, if you're not flying first class, like flying, unless you have to go, like I don't really like flying either, bro. And I don't, especially in the off season when I'm a little bit heavier.
Oh, man.
If I don't have to go, I'm probably not going. But what Metroflex are you talking about? Your gym?
Yeah.
Mansfield.
Yeah.
I mean, I might go to Nationals in Dallas in December. So if I'm out there,
yeah, bro, let's
see what's up.
Yeah, it ain't far.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I love travel. I hate the flying part. That's such a brief moment, but like. I love exploring new gyms and doing the Airbnb thing, kind of like going to the coffee shops and shit, doing my fasted cardio, some random ass. I love that shit. It's fun to me.
I love that too.
There's a love-hate relationship with it.
Flying shit, bro.
Yeah. There's a love-hate relationship. I like doing those different things, but I hate uprooting my life and taking like all my health supplements. I'm a creature of habit and routine. So like having to throw all of that shit into like a fucking suitcase is annoying.
I'm taking more bags than my wife now. You know what I mean? Before body, it was like a backpack. Good.
Oh, bro, I'm throwing my health subs in my wife's check bag. I'm like, here, you got extra room there. Yeah, put some of this shit in there, bro.
Before bodybuilding, it was a little book bag with like 7 pairs of drawers in it.
Oh, bro, I'm so jealous of people they get on a plane. They're like, I'm not even bringing a check bag. I just got my carry-on. I'm like, how?
Yeah, bro, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, this is a good one for everybody. What are some focuses for each of the podcast members going into their next phases?
Mine is my legs.
Yeah.
Okay. Would that just like overall leg development? Because I feel like your hams and glutes. I mean, I guess your hamstrings can never be too big, right?
I'm gonna try it. So my adductors from the front are great, but from the back, where it kind of like meets my hammies, I'm trying to focus on that when I squeeze them a lot more.
Yeah.
So my feet are a lot more narrow and very close together, and I feel better contraction that way through that area. And then sweeps always, but also obviously like waist control. So like because we're not pushing for size, I can focus more on not having the meals so big and just keeping the core tighter and just doing exercises, trying to teach my body how to like bring it in as much as possible over time.
None of that Carl's Jr. every night in the off season shit. No more.
Yeah, no, I don't gotta do that no more. But see, that's not. You know what I tell people that I was like, trust me, that's not enjoyable. I'm telling you, it's not.
Like after the first week, that shit's just like putting a hole in your pocket.
But that's the thing too. Yeah, like right, like by the time you even get to that point where you're forcing calories down, that first time even doing it's not even great because you're already full by the time you get to that shit. So it's like, fuck, okay, I think I can slam this and just go to bed.
I know bro, putting down food in the off season, like I don't probably put down, well, although I'm classic, I still have to, push food. Like my carbs will get to like 900, 850 in the off season.
Yeah,
but I think it's just, I think it's like over time. Like anyone could probably follow that diet for a few weeks, but it's like 3 months straight of just like, bro, it gets to that point where it's like you have a free meal and you're like, I don't even want a free meal. I'd rather just fucking not eat.
Where's your protein at?
In the off season, usually around like 250.
Yeah, see, like when I tell you, like, let's say my carbs get up to like 700, my protein's at 400. So it's like, so I mean, Justin's always believed in more protein, but not like Milo's high.
No,
but
no,
I mean,
not
shit,
not like 800 grams of protein like
Yeah,
Milos, but I know what Justin's. Yeah,
I've also seen Joe's like off season. It's like 3 beef meals, like Joe's getting like 150 grams of fat. Like Prob, he's a low fat guy all year. Like the highest my fats gets are like 60, bro.
What?
Like,
But see, the only reason,
yeah,
like, but that's why your appetite's so high. So like when my fats were lower, it's way easier to eat that amount of carbs. But once the food volume gets crazy high, it's like we have to throw fats in because now it's just about calorically dense shit. So it's like my body works way better on low fats, and I look way better on low fats. Once I start throwing that in, that's when the body fat started actually accumulating a little bit more. But we're trying to push to new numbers and shit.
Isn't that the worst though? When you're prepping, that first thing that gets pulled is those fats, that nut butter, that beef. That shit gets pulled. That shit's the worst.
What's funny? The only thing I miss is the whole eggs and the peanut butter. I don't like fatty meat and shit. I hate it. Like it kind of grosses me out. I don't like oils and shit. I just like peanut butter and eggs.
Yeah.
What I hated with Justin was the first thing that got pulled was the fruit. Like the fruit in your cream of rice and stuff. I'm like, oh man, I love fruit. So you know, losing the bananas in meal 1 was a killer for me.
A lot of times when Justin would put fruit in my like cream of rice meals and stuff, I would just swap it for honey. I like honey.
Oh, yeah,
this is good.
If you're like prepping food for the day, it's hard to do fruit in all your meals and shit. Like
that's why I do honey.
I have like fruit every meal. I'm like, dude, I can't be like taking my little bag of strawberries everywhere.
I would just add like, if it's like say 100 grams of fruit, I would just add like an extra 20 grams or 25 grams of cream of rice instead.
Yeah,
I've done that too.
Yeah,
I've done that too.
Yeah, or I'll tell the coach, like, listen, especially me, I take a full lunch bag with me to work every day with like 5 meals in it. So like I would be telling him like, listen, I'm not packing mini 5 little tiny Tupperwares of pineapple, bro. It's not happening.
Yeah.
I'm be honest. Like, just give me some other carbs.
Justin knows this. Like, I don't, okay, so he gives me the plan and I'll follow when I want to, right? But like, if I know the swap things, I'll just do it on my own. I don't say shit. I'm just like, instead of fruit, I'm just gonna have ice cream rice, or I'm gonna have honey, or I'm gonna throw sourdough. Like, so like the macro breakdown and shit's the same, but I'm not gonna ask him to switch anything. I'm like, give me the plan, and I'll do the switches on my own. And update it based on the measurements and shit. But I just do that.
Yeah,
well, I love that sourdough too.
Yeah, prep is the only time where it's like, if this is what it is, this is what I'm doing. Off season is so fucking different. Yeah, so I make that known. Like, off season is way different than my prep. I follow it as it's supposed to be followed.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, okay, we'll stop it there. We'll get these to another time.
Yeah, I gotta get a meal in anyway.
I got. Man, it's so damn hot here, man. So football's canceled, but we got to go do film. And we haven't even played a game, dude. So I don't even know if they got film of the other team. Anyway, we got to go watch. Watch a 10-year-old boys. It's gonna be chaos, man.
Man. I'm gonna watch a movie with my wife.
Yeah. All right. We'll just wrap it up. And so, anyways, I appreciate y'all coming on. Thank you. Obviously, we all have Instagram, so if y'all want to get in contact with any of these guys on here, please do. But thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. We love y'all's comments. And catch you next time.
Yes, sir.
Peace.